guys, so we are on day 3. Again, my name is Mindy Wender, and what we're going to go through today is your objections. So I asked you a question asking you what is your biggest fear or concerns that hold you back from becoming a coach. So I have like a little list of some of the things that you guys said that I too felt, so that's cool. So I actually experienced all the same fears and had the same objections and everything that you guys posted. So I can actually take you through how I got over those things, what I do with my business, and if they're legit concerns or maybe it's just your own mind trying to just hold you back from being great, because actually that happens. Our thoughts and everything tend to either like say you want to go do something really crazy cool, like become a coach, and right away what happens is you're excited, you want to do this is something that will make you happy, but it's new, it's something that you haven't done before, and so right away your mind starts thinking all the negative things like why you can't, why it would be scary, why it's not going to work. And so what I need you guys to do is just have an open mind about all this stuff. I'm going to take you through, like I said, those concerns, walk you through everything. Please comment below in our Facebook group or on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. Comment below and ask me questions so I can answer them and address them there as well. But I really think that you're going to feel a lot better after watching this. So let's go right into these things. The number one thing that people think when they join as a coach, which I thought myself, so I can totally understand this, is that you are joining to be a salesperson. And right away, we've all had some icky, scary experiences with salespeople. I'm sure you have. And so right away, we think that's what we have to be. That's what we, we automatically think used car salesman, or when you go to a store at the mall and you can just say, oh, these people work on commission or something like that, because they're just kind of down your throat trying to sell you the most expensive thing or whatever. And you can just sense their intentions are to make money. You know, I love when I meet somebody, and especially now that I'm a coach and I've read a ton of personal development, went to a ton of personal development conferences and trainings to just learn more about how to be a better person, how to be a better coach, and all of these things. So when I meet somebody who's actually a good salesman, who literally will say, you know, you could tell it would benefit them more if you purchase this, but they said, you know, I found out what you're looking for and what your why is and your needs and wants are, and I really think this one would be better for you. And this one they're making less money on. So that's when I'm just like, this person earned my trust. Even if I want to buy, go with the more expensive one, I might actually want to get, do business with him again or get the more expensive thing if it would benefit me and whatever. And I'm definitely going to go through him again because he earned my trust. I love when I meet people like that, and I actually give them compliments on how well they do their job, because there's so many people that just get so... They don't know any better. They just think that this is probably what they've experienced their whole life. This is probably what their boss trained them to do. And they think they're doing a good job and they think they mean well, but really it's coming off salesy. So that is nothing. Actually, the people who join us on my team and who act like that salesperson I was just discussing with you, the used car salesman, icky salesperson, those people usually have a harder time building this business. Almost, I would say 99% of the time. And once they can get into our training website and get on our team calls and just learn more from other coaches that are successful at this business, they see you don't have to be like that. Right away what I thought I was just going to have to just spam my Facebook and my Instagram and all of these things just with like sale, buy my stuff, here's my link. And actually, that's not what I want you to do. If you join our team, I don't want you to be like that, because you're not going to see results. People are going to hide your stuff. They're not going to be inspired by that. They're going to think you're trying to sell them. So instead, what I recommend for people joining our team, I want you guys to just share your experiences, whether you're starting today, and I'll go through that as well, whether you're starting today, and this is day 1 of your journey, or you already got the results. just share what you're doing. For example, my daughter was diagnosed with autism almost a year ago, and I wanted to just not talk about it. And I could go on and on and on about this. But what I'm trying to tell you is, I was not going to say anything. Like, I have this goal to heal her from autism, and we've already made such huge progress. But what I was going to do, I'm not going to share her journey until she's healed, because people won't think this is legit until I do it. But then I thought, you know what? No, I'm going to share it from day one and share what we're going through, share our struggles, and share our journey and blog about it. And so I started a blog for her. And that has been, I mean, just people watching her journey. I've inspired so many people. I've helped so many, well, I shouldn't say I have. She has inspired so many people, helped so many people. We get messages from people every single day about her blog and our journey, and the fact that we're just sharing our experience with other people, you know? So that's kind of what I'm trying to say with you. If you're just starting on your journey, just share your journey. If you already have results, share your results. Share what has worked for you, or share what is working for you. And sometimes what inspires and motivates people isn't so much the product you're using. Yes, that's going to help in the end, but sometimes they just like to see, wow, that's awesome. She's so positive. She's, always sharing these amazing status updates that just make me happy. And it's, kind of a breath of fresh air compared to what everyone else is posting on Facebook. So just sharing that you're starting your journey and that you're doing this, and you don't even have to mention what you're using yet. You could do that down the line, and that is what is going to motivate and inspire people and earn their trust and build a bond with people. Okay, so again, I want you to just share your experience, share your passion, share these things with other people. That's what, share, not sell. Okay, number one, share, not sell. I don't want you to post your link on Facebook and say, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. Not to say you're never going to do that. Of course, if there's like Pio comes out, you're going to want to be creating hype, moving up and towards it to the release date. And when it gets released, you definitely want to tell all your Facebook friends, hey, it's available. Here's the link to purchase if you guys are interested. I know a lot of you guys have been messaging me and commenting on my stuff saying you're excited for this. Here it is. And that's what you want to do. Okay, so just sharing, and then once in a while you can do adding a link. The other rule of thumb that I go by, especially working your business on social media, is you go 80-20 rule. So 80% personal, family, inspirational, that kind of stuff, and 20% can be fitness and business type stuff. You can look at some of the top coaches in this business and follow what they do. Once you join as a coach, we have this all mapped out for you. I have a social media training where I'm going to walk you through exactly how to work your business on social media. I have, we have an Instagram training. We have how to make YouTube videos. We have all of this stuff mapped out. Most importantly, it doesn't matter if you're building your business on social media or face-to-face. We have training on how to be real, be relatable, get to know people, build relationships. And I walk you through step by step how to build that relationship and how to find out their needs and wants, and then say to yourself, okay, can I serve this person? And so we walk you through all of that. So you'll know, you don't have to be nervous about that. You're gonna have training on all of this stuff, okay? The next person is not knowing anyone. I know, you guys know, I told you in the first video, I'm from a super small town. Plus I was a brand new mom working 40 to 50 hours a week. So I didn't have a life outside of work and my family. I was at home doing my mom stuff, So I didn't have this big circle of friends that the day I joined, I was like, hey, everyone, come to my house. I have to tell you about something. And then they all joined my team. No. My first two coaches were I met on Twitter. So now that was me. A lot of my coaches, what they do is they make a list of everyone they know or go through their Facebook list, and they start reconnecting with these people, talking to these people, letting people know what they're doing. And then some of them have like a home party where they explain what they're doing and what, everything like that. And sometimes my coaches will go get these, brand new coaches from their circle of friends. That just wasn't my scenario. And I know some of you had that concern with not knowing enough people. Now, so you only know, think of me, small town, right? So if I were to just be laser focused on Iron Mountain, Michigan, I wouldn't be where I am today. I actually have, this is crazy to think that I started 4 years ago with just me, one person on my team, and then went to 2 people. Then I had 3 people. So it started slowly, and then it starts to snowball and gain more and more and more people. But I had just me. And now, 4 years later, I have more people on my team than the population in Iron Mountain, Michigan. That's insane. So you know how that is. It's just like compounded interest or losing weight. You start off with day 1. And by consistently doing small baby steps consistently each day, but let's just say weight loss. So you start off and here's your goal weight. You get on the scale, here's your start weight, and then here's your goal weight, right? And so each day you have to do little things like making good food choices, doing a workout program, drinking your Shakeology, counting your calories, doing these things, these little tiny baby steps that are easy to do, but also easy not to do. You need to be disciplined. You need to have that goal in front of you and really be consistent with these things. But over time, you start losing 1 pound. Then you go to 2 pounds. And then it starts to snowball. And then you finally hit your goal weight, which is 100 pounds or whatever it is. That's exactly how this business is. Okay? So you start small with just one person. And maybe you will just start working with the people who are already on your Facebook list. But then again, like I mentioned, I have a social media training that you guys will everyone on Team Go Getters will have access to. So whoever sent you to this group, you will have access, contact them to join when you're ready, and you'll have access to this training site with these social media trainings. What I teach you is to contact the people that you know, but also meet new people on Facebook, on Instagram, face-to-face, wherever. Meet these people. That's how I did it. My first 2 coaches were on Twitter. And I just found people who were like-minded, found people who I had things in common with. And that's how I grew my network. So slowly my Facebook list, friends list continued to grow. My Twitter following started to grow. My Instagram following started to grow. And we have training on all of that to help you do that. So do not worry about not having, don't think of like this people that you know. Think of you are one person and your job as a coach is to try to meet tons of people to share this with them. Like I told you, this is my responsibility. I love meeting new people who are like-minded, who have things in common with me, so I can share this with other people and help them. Maybe they don't want to join as a coach, but maybe I can help them recommending a book or recommending Shakeology or a challenge group of mine. I'm not saying that everyone you're going to meet is going to want to join your team or want to be in your challenge group, but you can serve them in one way or another, even if they're just following you on Facebook and getting your daily positive Facebook posts and stuff. That's benefiting them. Okay. So, not being at your goal weight, I touched on that. It doesn't matter if you are fit from day 1 or you are, it doesn't matter. Either way, you can benefit from this. I never had first of all, I wasn't at my goal weight, but I also didn't have like a ton of weight to lose. So, I was nervous because everyone who I saw was super successful had these amazing before and after pictures and transformation stories. I didn't have that. So that was something that was holding me back. Once I got over that and just decided to just own who I was, own my story, share what I was doing, that's when results started happening. So don't compare yourself to all these people. Yes, I want you to look at the top coaches and get ideas from them, but you don't have to be the Mindy Wender. You don't have to be Hillary Keller. You don't have to be Lindsay Matway. You don't have to be these top coaches. You just need to be you and get ideas and implement them and how you can do it, building your brand and attracting people who are like you to your social media and life. So yes, you do not have to be fit from day 1 or at your goal. Just share your journey. And then not knowing if it will work. So some of you said, well, what if you get going like this and then you just don't think your team will continue to grow? It's called momentum, people, and it is a beautiful thing. And I'm going to create a video in the next couple days about an analogy about the hill, so be waiting for that. So I'll go over this one more at that time. But basically, like I said, it started with it started with me. I didn't have, tons of people just giving me coaches or anything. It's all me. All the coaches I have on my team, I found, I've met, I helped, and now I'm helping them start their own business and getting results. Okay? Just by being the real deal. Some of you had commented, which is like the best compliment you could ever give me, is that I'm real and relatable or whatever. I'm not fake or whatever. That's exactly how I've built my business. And so I attract people like you guys who like that type of stuff, who like real deal people, who just give it to you straight. That's going to be something that will benefit you if you just share who you are. Okay? So by doing that and just day by day doing these, and I have a to-do list for you guys. It's just a simple basic to-do list. Actually, I don't have it hanging here because I took it down. I still do this to-do list. So from when I started working my business, I made a to-do list that had 5 basic things because I didn't have a lot of time. So I would spend 2 hours on my computer, sometimes 3 or 4, sometimes 1, so it varied, but on average on 2 hours a day, I would sit at my computer after I put my son to bed and I would look at my to-do list and it was 5 things. And I would get those things done before I could go to bed. And they were simple, basic things, but sometimes they're easy to do, but also easy not to do. So I'd look at that, and when I would think, I don't really want to do it, hanging right on my to-do list was a picture of my husband and my son. And so that reminded me of what my why was. Why was I doing this? I wanted to quit my full-time job so I could be at home and be present in their lives. I wanted to have less stress on my marriage. So that picture of Brad holding Lane what symbolized 10 goals for me. So every time I wanted to quit, I kept going because I had this list. So I had direction. I could finish it was simple enough and basic enough where I could finish it. And you guys are all going to receive that. You're going to know exactly what you need to do consistently, day to day. Like when those people, for the weight loss analogy that I told you, sometimes they will need to figure out, like, I don't know where to start in my fitness journey. So they get a coach or a personal trainer or read a blog or something, and they realize, okay, this is what I need to do. It's these 3, 4, 5 basic things. If I can do these things every single day consistently, over time I'll hit my goal weight. Same thing with your business. You're not going to be left out hanging. You're not going to hit this roadblock where you don't know what to do now. Because like I said, I'm still doing the same things that I did at day 1. The same basic to-dos over and over and over time will create your results. And what happens once you really start growing this, it's momentum. You get excited. You get messages from people that say, I'm in my skinny jeans for the first time. Or you get one of your coach messaging you saying, oh my gosh, we were able to pay all our credit card debt off. Those are the things that just get you motivated, that want you literally have to be pulled away from this business. My husband says that all the time. It's like, yeah, Mindy, she loves this so much. She literally loves her job so much that sometimes I have to go in there and say, okay, get out of your office. We need to go. So yes, you get so passionate about this and you're going to be in love with this business that you're going to have to actually need to be pulled away from it because it's rewarding. It's that gratification you're going to get from this, and you're going to love it because obviously you're in this group because you're passionate about what we're about and passionate about what coaching is all about and this opportunity and what you can do in your lives by joining as a coach. Let me just finish up with not being able to motivate. You're going to be working on your personal development. So somebody said, I'm worried I'm not going to be able to motivate people and change their minds. You're going to change their minds by just sharing what you're doing, being you, being the best version of you on Facebook. So don't write negative posts and don't cut people down. I don't think you guys would anyway. Obviously, if you're in this group, you're probably a very positive person. I personally had to work on that when I first joined though. I had to really clean up my Facebook and just work a lot on my personal development and doing positive affirmations. Again, we have training on all of this, on personal development. We have a reading list. We have calls on changing your mindset. So if you feel like you're going to need work on that, I need it too, so I made trainings on it. So you're going to receive all of that and be able to work through that. But basically, it's not about trying to change people's minds as much it is just trying to be a better you and sharing that with the world. And people are going to be inspired by that and want to come to you for help. So don't worry about that. And again, we have social media, so you're going to be learning to meet new people all the time. So we got you covered on that. And the last thing is money. You were nervous that I'm not going to be able to keep up on the Shakeology monthly and the business fee. Seriously, like I said, I hope that when you do join, and I'm going to go over the different kinds of coaches in the next couple videos. But what I wanted to mention is that you shouldn't just put one toe in to test it out. Because if you do that, then you might have to be concerned with maybe, being worried about not being able to pay for your Shakeology or whatever. First of all, if that happens, you can always just turn off your Shakeology for a month or two until you get the business going more and more and more. But I never did that. I just said, you know what? I got to make this work. My son my husband and son right there in front of my computer. I'm going to do this. Okay. I can't afford Shakeology, but I'm going to afford Shakeology by serving other people. And so that's exactly what you need to do is get started, jump in with both feet, start working on your fitness yourself, get on a program so you're a product of the product, get on Shakeology so you're a product of the product, start a challenge group together so you can serve other people. And we have training on how to do a challenge group, how to do a free challenge group, all this stuff. So you don't have to worry about the details, okay? You just have to get fired up, jump in with both feet and go for it. Write out some goals and be determined to hit those goals, okay? So that's what you're gonna do. I hope that when you decide, I'm gonna go for this after learning all these things throughout this 5 days, you're gonna say, I'm gonna go for this. Jump in with both feet and you will earn enough money by the people you're serving. You will earn enough money by month 2, 3, 4 that it's not going to scare you. It's not going to, you're going to be able to afford your Shakeology and then some. You're going to be able to pay for your groceries, all of these things. So that should not be a concern. We will help you get your money back, okay? Now, tomorrow it is how to earn. So I'm going to go more into how you can pay for your Shakeology and then some within the second, third month. So I'll go through that then. But I just wanted to say thank you guys for being in this group and sticking this out with us. Tomorrow, I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow about how to earn because it's very exciting. And I just want to say have a great day and comment below with any questions or comments or feedback. Thanks, guys.